This video is mainly for those of you that is taking this as an excuse, for not going into agriculture. I mean, investing in agriculture. There are some underground stuffs going on that if you don't carry out proper research, you will never know and you will always be deceived. Many of you in Africa refuse to invest in agriculture because you think or you have been told that your farm product might be a waste because European countries and America don't like to buy farm products from Africa. I have seen numerous comments, stuffs like this. You guys commenting the Europeans, America, they don't like to patronize Africa. Now we will find out if this is true or not with many proofs. With the help of these proofs, we will be able to clear the doubts and the lies they've been telling you. First of all, I want to start with coffee. Coffee is a thing that Europe, America, and some other continents cannot live without. And they spend billions of dollars, euros, every single year for the importation of these farm products. I will also talk about some other farm products that is common to you that you know, and you will be surprised when you know the market value and the amount, the billions that the world is paying for the importation of these farm products. How unique they are. Just be patient. Anyways, these countries are the top 10 producers of coffee in the world. Brazil, Vietnam, Colombia, Ethiopia, Indonesia, Uganda, and so on. But I'm interested in those African countries, Ethiopia and Uganda. Ethiopia is the 7th largest coffee exporter in the world. Only Ethiopia produces about 400,000 tons of coffee every single year. Who are the people buying all these thousands of tons of coffee from Ethiopia? The Europeans, United States, and many other countries. Last year, only Germany imported coffee from Ethiopia, worth over 229 million US dollars. And United States of America over 195 million US dollars. Can you just imagine? So also Italy, Spain, France, Belgium, and so many other countries. Just in 1 year, coffee gave Ethiopia, the revenue of about 1.7 billion US dollars. The global coffee market size right now is over 127 billion US dollars. They play, and it's expected to keep growing. This same coffee can be grown in so many other parts of Africa, not just only Ethiopia and Uganda. Now let's talk about cocoa that you all know. Chocolate is made from cocoa. The Europeans, the Americans, and some other continent or countries, they cannot just live without chocolate. The worst part of it, these countries, they cannot just produce them. They cannot plant cocoa. They cannot because of the different climate. Africa is blessed. Ivory Coast is the #1 producer of cocoa in the whole world, followed by Ghana, then some other countries before Cameroon and Nigeria. Just Ivory Coast and Ghana produce 50% of the world's cocoa. Can you imagine? That means they are the one producing the half of the whole cocoa, the whole chocolate that the world consumes. Half of it, they are just that two countries. And that two countries, where are they from? They are from Africa. Only Ivory Coast produces more than 2 million tons of cocoa annually. Who are the people buying all these millions, tons of cocoa for them? Netherlands, Belgium, US, Malaysia, Germany, and so many more. Ivory Coast made over 3.3 billion US dollars from cocoa just in a year. Netherlands imported about 39% of Nigeria's cocoa in a year, spending about 265 million US dollars. So guys, when people tell you that Africa products, Europeans don't, they don't like to buy them, it's a lie. Don't let them deceive you. If you are able to produce all these things, you will always find buyers. Start producing them. You understand me? Malaysia, Indonesia, and so many other countries also partake in the cocoa business. What about dates? This thing you are seeing right here is called dates. Egypt is the biggest producer of dates in the world. Where is Egypt? Africa. Egypt produced over 1.7 million tons of dates in a single year, and Egypt exports them to about 32 countries in the world, including countries in Europe and America. You understand me, guys? I have them right here. Let me show you. This is it. You can see they even write it with Arab. You understand me? That is to show you this very one It came from Arab nation. You understand me? And I bought it right here in Europe. You understand what I mean? Look at it here. This is it. You understand me? If I tell you how much I spent on this, how much they are selling it, that is in just 500 gram. You will not believe it. 500 gram. You understand me? You will not believe. Africa is blessed. And all these things that I'm just, talking about, cocoa, coffee, these dates, Europeans, they cannot plant them. They cannot. And they need all these things badly. When you go to all these supermarkets in Europe, you will find this thing there. They are all coming from Arab nation, Africa, majority from Africa, Egypt, precisely. Let me show you the market value of this thing. The market value of this thing right here is over 30 billion US dollars. 30 billion US dollars. And it's expected to keep growing. So guys, don't let anyone deceive you, that the European countries, America, they don't buy Africa, farm products. You understand me? Don't let people deceive you. They are all lying. Or maybe they don't just know. That is why I said at the beginning, if you don't really do research, you don't carry out research, you yourself will not know. I'm in Europe. I see so many products from Africa, which I know that in Europe they cannot plant there. You understand me? When I see something from Africa, we know, yes, this is definitely from Africa. So let no one tell you lies. Don't believe them anymore after watching this video. Let's say, for instance, the Europeans and America, they don't buy some of your products, like perishable goods, like, for example, tomatoes and some other stuffs. We, Africa, we are, just only Nigeria alone, we are over, 200 million population. What am I trying to say? Anything you produce, you will always find, buyers. People will still patronize you there. People will buy your product. You understand me? So don't let anybody, stop you from going into agriculture. Agriculture is a thing that sometimes you can just start on your own if you have the strength and take some few laborers. You understand me? But as time goes on, you will continue to grow. If you really have plans, before you know it, you will start your own company. And all those companies, when you produce your tomatoes, they will, they will process your tomatoes, your products, into tin tomatoes, and in a way of preserving them. Even when they spend like 5 years, your product will still remain. All these many companies in Europe processing all these farm products, they didn't just start one day. I have one of my friends where he's working right now in Europe. Let me tell you one thing. So many people, they refuse to go to farm in Africa, but when they come to Europe, what are they doing? Working in farms. I have so many friends working in farms right now as I'm talking to you. And majority of them, where they are working, they are companies. After producing their product, they take them directly to their company and process all these things. That is it, guys. Anyways, drop your thought on the comment section and let me know what you think about this video. And tag every farmer you know. God bless.